Your communication hub and literary arts center of Isabela. English Academy.
An analogy describes the relationship between words. Subject, verb, or teacher.
One and. English Academy.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Great day, my grade 5 listeners! You are tuned in to your favorite learning program, Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela. Today is another bookworm day, for we will stimulate your brains as we go deeper with all the texts that we will be reading. I am your radio teacher, Teacher Emma Luisa, and I'll be guiding you to another productive learning experience prepared just for you. Are you excited? Can I hear a loud yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the spirit. I have a feeling that this is going to be a great day.
All right.
Hello, my dear kids. I hope you are all safe and healthy. Let us enjoy this day as we learn new skills together. Make sure that you are in your most conducive and most comfortable place for you to be able to listen well and participate actively in our discussion. So, sit back and prepare to expand your knowledge as we study different text types according to purpose and features specifically in classification. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Alright! Can you still recall our lesson in quarter 2?
Oh, yeah!
Wow, that's good to know. Anyhow, let's do a brief recap just to refresh our memories. In our previous lesson, we discussed all about the various types of viewing materials. Can you recall what those viewing materials are? That's great! Television, advertising images, films, diagrams, symbols, photographs, videos, drama, drawings, sculpture, and paintings. Well done! So, what do we mean by viewing? Amazing! It's about reading, analyzing, evaluating, and appreciating visual text. Great! Viewing also helps you understand visual images and to connect them to accompanying spoken or written words, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Aha! It also involves interpreting the images for which words stand and connecting visual images in videos, computer programs, and websites with accompanying printed or spoken words. Great job, everyone! You really did study our lesson. Very good, learners!
Hooray!
Since second quarter is already done, we will now go on with the first lesson for quarter 3.
Okay.
That only means that today we will be having another fun learning episode. Are you all excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So, what are we waiting for? Let's begin. I'm sure every one of you wanted to boost your knowledge. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
I have here a basket full of apple, eggplant, cabbage, guava, string beans, avocado, mango, potato, squash, and sugar apple. What can you say about my basket? Correct! It is full of vegetables and fruits. Can you classify the vegetables and fruits on my basket? Let's start with vegetables. Can you classify the vegetables on my basket? Good job! The vegetables on my baskets are eggplant, cabbage, string beans, potato, and squash. How about the fruits? Can you classify the fruits on my basket? Bravo! The fruits on my basket are apple, guava, avocado, mango, and sugar apple. You did a great job, kids! Now, why do you think I asked you to classify the fruits and vegetables on my basket? Great! It has a connection with our discussion today. In this episode, we will be dealing with the text type according to purpose and features specifically in classification.
Okay!
When we say text type, it refers to the way the author arranges the information in his or her writing. It enables the authors to organize their thoughts in their writing piece. It also helps the reader to understand what is being read because of the organization of the information. There are different types, but this time we will focus on classification. When we say classification, it is an organizational structure in which writers sort items or ideas into categories according to commonalities or shared characteristics. Sorting can take place on many levels with topics, subtopics, categories, subcategories, and so on. Depending on the subject, one can also classify people, organisms, things, or ideas, just like what we did a while ago when we classified the fruits and vegetables on my basket. Topic sentence identifies what is to be classified and the categories used. In identifying classification text structure, look for signal words such as divide, classify, type, kind, option, example, sort, group, first, second, or another. This time, I will read a selection, so please listen carefully and try to identify the signal words used in classification text structures. The selection is entitled Weight Loss. People looking to lose weight have a few options: exercise, diet, weight loss pills, and surgery. Exercising involves going to a gym, working out at home, or joining some sort of class or sports team. Those who are dieting can talk to a doctor about a plan for them. Weight loss pills can be taken if proper precautions and directions are followed. Individuals who are severely overweight can talk to a doctor about having surgery to lose weight that they need. Did you understand the selection?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good to hear. What is the topic of the selection? Correct. It is all about ways to weight loss. What are the options mentioned on how to lose weight? Exactly. Exercise, diet, weight loss pills, and surgery. How is the selection organized? Terrific! The ideas in the selection were organized by type of option on how to lose weight. What is the purpose of the selection? Excellent! The purpose of the selection is to classify the different options on how to lose weight. What are the details that support your claim of the purpose? Amazing! People looking to lose weight have a few options: exercise, diet, weight loss pills, and surgery. So, what is the signal word used in identifying classification text structure? Brilliant! The word option. Good job!
Hooray!
Let's read another selection. Identify the signal words used in the selection. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
The selection is entitled Dog. Dogs are domesticated animals that have been living with humans for generations. Dogs can be classified in different ways. For example, they can be classified by breed. Examples of different breeds include beagles, basset hounds, poodles, and countless others as defined by the American Kennel Club or AKC. They can also be classified by their role in the lives of their masters and the work they do. For example, a dog might be a family pet, a working dog, a show dog, or a hunting dog. In many cases, dogs are defined both by their breed and their role. For example, a dog could be a beagle that is a family pet. What is the topic of the selection? Spectacular! It is about dogs. How is the selection organized? Incredible! The ideas in the selection were organized by the dog's type of breed and its role in the lives of its master or the work it does. What is the purpose of the selection? Astonishing! The purpose of the selection is to classify dogs in various ways, such as their breed and their roles. What are the details that support your claim of the purpose? Magnificent! Dogs can be classified in different ways. For example, they can be classified by breed, examples of different breeds, and their role in the lives of their masters and the work they do. So, what are the signal words used in identifying classification text structure? Wonderful! The signal words are classified, examples, and for example. Do you want another activity?
Oh, yeah.
I will read another selection entitled Schools. Different students attend various types of schools. However, they can usually be classified as either public, private religious, private non-religious, or alternative. Public schools are funded by the state, and majority of students in the United States attend them. Private religious schools are based around a particular faith, such as Catholicism, Judaism, and so forth. The religion is a part of the everyday lives of the students, and they also learn about the faiths. All types of private schools are not simply just that schools which do not receive state funding and have the ability to make their own rules. Alternative schools can be made up of a variety of different categories, such as the Montessori program or technical schools. Most students who attend class in an actual school building go to one of these types of institutions. Did you like the selection?
Yes, ma'am.
Great! What is the topic of the selection? Correct! It is all about schools. How is the selection organized? Brilliant! The selection was organized according to the different types of schools that students attend to. What is the purpose of the selection? Magnificent! The purpose of the selection is to classify the various types of schools that students attend to. What are the details that support your claim of the purpose? Correct! Different schools are classified as either public, private religious, private non-religious, or alternative. Wow! You did a great job, learners!
Hooray!
Before we proceed to your quiz, let us have a recap of what we have learned in this episode. What do we call again the text type? That is an organizational structure in which writers sort items or ideas into categories according to commonalities or shared characteristics. Correct! It is classification. What are the signal words used to identify classification? Exactly! The signal words can be divide, classify, type, kind, option, example, sort, group, first, second, or another. Impressive, my dear learners! You rock!
Hooray!
Are your pens and notebooks ready for your quiz?
Oh, yeah.
That's good to hear. I will read a selection and you will answer the following questions. Please write the questions on your notebook. Number 1. What is the selection all about? Again, number 1. What is the selection all about? Number 2. How is the selection organized? How is the selection organized? Number 3. What is the purpose of the selection? What is the purpose of the selection? Number 4. What are the details that support your claim of the purpose? What are the details that support your claim of the purpose? Number 5. What are the signal words to identify the classification? What are the signal words to identify the classification? Were you able to write all of the questions?
Oh, yeah!
Then, please keep quiet and listen attentively because I will now read to you the selection entitled Battle Against Coronavirus. MERS-CoV is a viral respiratory disease caused by a novel coronavirus, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus or MERS-CoV, that was first identified in Saudi Arabia. The clinical spectrum of MERS-CoV infection ranges from no symptoms, asymptomatic or mild respiratory systems to severe acute respiratory disease such as fever, cough, and shortness of breath. Pneumonia is a common finding, but not always present. Gastrointestinal symptoms, including diarrhea, have also been reported. Severe illness can cause respiratory failure that requires mechanical ventilation and support in an intensive care unit. On the other hand, SARS-CoV or Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome or SARS is a viral respiratory illness caused by a coronavirus called SARS-associated coronavirus or SARS-CoV. SARS was first reported in Asia. The illness spread to more than 24 countries in North America, South America, Europe, and Asia before the SARS global outbreak of 2003 was contained. Since 2004, there have not been any known SARS cases reported anywhere in the world. Lastly, the novel coronavirus that causes coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 or Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2 or SARS-CoV-2 is the name given to the 2019 novel coronavirus. COVID-19 is the name given to the disease associated with the virus. SARS-CoV-2 is a new strain of coronavirus that has not been previously identified in humans. Okay, let us now answer number 1. What is the selection all about? Correct. The selection is about the well-known viruses today. Number 2. How is the selection organized? Exactly. The selection was organized according to the 3 well-known deadly diseases today. Number 3. What is the purpose of the selection? Magnificent! Its purpose is to classify the 3 well-known diseases today. Number 4. What are the details that support your claim of the purpose? Bravo! On the other hand, SARS-CoV or Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome or SARS is a viral respiratory illness caused by a coronavirus called SARS-associated coronavirus SARS-CoV or SARS-CoV. And lastly, the novel coronavirus that causes coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 is the name given to the 2019 novel coronavirus. Number 5. What are the signal words to identify the classification? Correct. The words are on the other hand and lastly. Did you get the correct answers?
Yes, ma'am.
That is good to hear. I am really expecting that because I know you listened very well to our discussion today. Congratulations, my grade 5 learners.
Hooray!
Don't forget to pass your activities and quiz to your teachers, alright?
Alright.
It has been another fruitful and memorable lesson that we shared today. A big applause to you, my young learners, for your participation and discipline. With such young ones who are patient and bright, I do believe that you'll grow to be our nation's pride.
Oh, yeah.
On behalf of the script writers, Ma'am Cyrel and F. Banyaga and Ma'am Catherine Joy L. Rosaldo, together with the SDO Isabela RBI production team, I am your radio teacher, Teacher Emma Luisa Fernando, leaving you with a saying, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Stay safe and healthy, everyone.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela.
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!